Obviously, you come into every competition looking to win, and that's where we are as a group. We would have had a Leeward Islands tournament about 3 weeks ago, and then we would have started our preparation just over 2 weeks ago, and the guys have been preparing well. We spoke about going that extra mile, the extra 2 steps, just ensuring that we cover all our bases and represent the people of the Leeward Islands really, really well. Pride is a big thing this year for us in terms of just ensuring that whenever we step on the field, we have lots of pride and we have a purpose about what we are doing. And like I mentioned at the start, we're here to win the competition. Our squad for this year, we started transitioning in terms of our leadership. Kareem Go is going to be captain this season. He captained us in the breakout competition earlier this year. We thought he did a tremendous job. And he's taking over from Raheem Karma. Raheem is still in the squad, so we have some experience there just to guide him along. Young Colin Bowen Tuckett, who is a member of the West Indies Academy. He is also elevated, well, it's his first season for Leeward, but he's now the vice captain, taking over from Jamal Hamilton, who is also a wicketkeeper batter. He's also in the squad. So our squad is a mixture of youth and experience. I know that's sort of a cliche throughout Caribbean thing, but it's definitely a mixture of youth and experience. Tyrone Williams Jr., he's in the squad, his first time at this level, opening batter, right hand, explosive. We have Shamiko Langdeford, a young fast bowler. He got into the 4-day squad, didn't make the 11. He's debuting in this competition, along with Ishmael Peters, young all-rounder. We also have Nathan Edwards, who is a part of the West Indies Academy. Joel Andrew as well. He is still 19. I think people forget he's still a teenager. Young batter, has West Indies experience, international experience. He's gonna solidify our middle order, and obviously looking forward to seeing him do good things in this competition. Like I said, it's a mixture of youth and experience, and we're looking to win the competition. Can't stress on that too much. One of the things I'm big on as a coach is accountability and players taking ownership. At this level, I truly feel that players know where the game at, and just through conversations we work out the little details. So our environment is player-led. We have lots of conversations in terms of how they want to approach the game. I will give my input, but it's definitely player-led, and I think with being that way and being open-minded, I think we get a lot more out of the players that way. And so players can come to me, shoot me a message, and just have a chat. So it's definitely a player-led environment, and I think we're heading in a good direction with it being that way. One of the things that stands out with this group ever since I took over last year is just how close-knit they are. I think that's the plus. I know some people might say it's not directly correlated to cricket, but I feel so. The guys are really, really close as a unit. And then just talking about cricket skills specifically, I think it's well balanced. You find guys who are multifaceted, 2- and 3-dimensional players. So you have lots of guys who can bowl, bat, and add value in the field. I think that's one of our strengths. We bat very deep, and yeah, I think it's an experienced team, and the last 5-6 years can show on Leeward Islands how well we have performed in both red ball and white ball competition. Not just making runs, but taking wickets. I think we have O'Shane Thomas, who is bowling really quickly at the moment. Looking for him to elevate himself and fight for West Indies honour. You know, like I mentioned, Nathan Edwards, he would have been a really good campaigner for the West Indies Academy. So I think in terms of strength, I think, again, it might sound cliche, but I think we have well-rounded team in terms of guys who, like I mentioned earlier, multifaceted, multi-skilled, and can be a match winner on any day. It's a short and condensed tournament, so obviously in those type of tournament, you need to get off to a winning start. I think against Windies Islands in a couple of days' time, looking to see the guys execute our team plans. That's first and foremost. I think once we do that, we come up victorious. We spoke a lot about just controlling what we can control, and that's the way we play and the way we want to play. So I think our focus is just on us, and that first game come on Wednesday. We're looking forward, obviously, to start the tournament with a win.
My nickname started in 2023 when I made my debut. I was 16 at the time, so they started calling me Juvenile, but they say Juvie for short. So that's where I got my nickname from. My under-19 journey, it took off quickly. After that tournament, I went straight into senior cricket, so it was tough for me starting out. I had to learn on the job, but I've matured into it, I should say, and now I'm still learning and pushing past barriers, and now I'm just trying to do as much as I can to help my team, and hopefully they'll benefit. I look up to players like Shea Hope and Casey Carty. I enjoy watching them in my spare time, and just having conversations with them as well helps me with my game. I like just the way they go about playing, and on and off the field as well. They're great people to be around, and just feeding off of them also helps my game. I've been a part of the Global Super League in Guyana. I learned to play on slower pitches. That really helped my game. I've also been a part of the CPL this year, but it was a rocky road for me during the CPL. I didn't get performances that I could speak of. So at that time, it was just about regrouping, and now I've learned from that experience to now bring it into this tournament, and hopefully I could gain my confidence. We had a 2-week camp in Antigua where it was more discussion-based, speaking with the coaches around my game and what I want to achieve in this tournament. And then the technical side of it, I worked on what I needed to from the top and then bringing it down into my game now. My teammates, they're more like a big brother to me. I look up to each and every one of them. But I would say Karim Magoa is my closest teammate. He's just someone I could always talk to. He also shares the same sentiments in terms of gaming and just watching cricket, so I gravitate to that more.
Personally, my personal goals are, to have fun, see how I can motivate the guys, to bring the best out in them, make some memories also. I think that's the biggest part for me, not going away from having fun and enjoying the game. Life is for living. See how much runs I can score, wickets also, do the best I can. So basically, being the best version of myself within the tournament. Preparation for a game for me personally is, once we have practice, I would bat in the top 4. So I would let the coaches throw some balls to me side arm and, work on getting my trigger movements feeling normal. Once I'm timing the ball well, movements in good position and stuff like that, that's good. I would take a few catches, fielding also. I may bowl maybe 5 overs, depending on how my body feels. If it's feeling, loose and, moving freely, I would bowl maybe 10 overs to see how accurate I can be. And basically that's it. After training, it's just recovery. Spending time watching movies, anime especially, cartoons. But yeah, and I never go without my PlayStation, so I always have that.
I think in regional cricket, I think all games are rivalry games. If you look back at different eras, you will have a Barbados Leeward, you would have a Windies Leeward. So I think there are time frame where teams are your definite rival.
First game against the Leeward Islands, not trying to think too ahead, but obviously we want to win and put up some performances that we could account for.